week, still in the show we go. From fast to slow, we know that this is our fit. Watch our nigga elevate. We gonna let the world know how we keep the ball in control. Oh yeah, that's how we roll. Oh yeah.
Hello viewers, welcome to Kada Sports Reel on NTA Kaduna. Today's episode is something special and different. We have a philanthropist, a man who has seen the need for him to invest in young talent, especially when it comes to games and other aspects of the society. But on this show, we want to have a discussion, especially on table tennis, where he has seen talent in Kaduna State and has seen the need to help them. One of us, Olorun Toba, is on standby at the studio. Hello, Toba. What do you have for us over there?
Thank you, Sani. Thanks for joining us on this week's edition of Kada Sports. My name is Clement Olorun Toba. This week's edition is focusing on one big masquerade who has come to put smiles on the faces of young table tennis players in Nigeria. About 9 states participated over the weekend in a competition he organized. And guess what? Kaduna refused to bow to pressure because they took the lead. But we'll now go on a short break. When we return, I will introduce the big masquerade in the studio. Don't go away.
Are you a sport fanatic looking for the ultimate sports show experience? Look no further. Introducing Kada Sports Reel on NTA Kaduna, where we showcase and discuss a wide range of sports from different levels. Join our charismatic host Sani alongside Clement Olorun Toba as they delve into the world of sport with in-depth analysis, interviews, and exciting highlights from local sports, local league matches to international tournaments. Don't miss out on the action. Tune in to Kada Sports Reel on NTA Kaduna every Wednesday from 1 to 1:30 p.m. and get your weekly dose of sports excitement. Stay tuned for the ultimate sport experience only on NTA Kaduna, your number one source for all things sports.
Look who we are the dreamers.
Welcome back from that break. Now I can introduce my guest. Well, if I ask him to introduce himself, it seems I want him to be stressful. No, I don't want that. His name is Adekunle Komolafe. He's into table tennis discovery talent, taking them abroad, and over the years, he has been doing that, but now he has continued in Kaduna. 9 states participated in one game. Mr. Adekunle Komolafe, welcome to Kada Sports.
Thank you very much.
Oh, this one that you are smiling. Did you play back table tennis before?
No, what triggered my smile is the passionate, the way you...
That is how I've been trained by the NT. Okay, let's go into the business of the day.
Okay.
You pull 9 states.
Yeah.
Over the weekend.
Yeah.
Why?
Basically, we carefully selected the state that we realized that there are crises.
Okay.
And we realized that most of those guys that trigger or ignite these things, or the guys they use mostly are youths. You see, we bring in Kwara State, we bring Kogi, we bring in Niger State, Kaduna, Kebbi, Nasarawa, FCT, all those places that we know that there are literally 2 things that can cause problem. We got them engaged. So that's why we carefully, we would have loved to do other, but we realized that some of these states, they are not prompt to all of these things. So we realized that those states that will find out the hard issues are the states that we choose to select and bring them together.
Okay, bringing them.
Yes.
As part of your dream fulfilled?
Realistically, I would say yes. There was an interview conducted in my own TV station, and my staff said to me that no, actually, I listened to one of the coach, and he said, I took these people away from committing crime. That statement alone gave me joy, because like I said to you, when these guys are doing nothing, they are likely going to be bought into this crisis, and they are the vulnerable ones. They are easily to be bought into. So we realize that it gives me joy, like I said to you, because of some of the testimonies I had from all these boys. So my dream was fulfilled because my target is see how to get these people engaged positively.
Why the venue of Kaduna?
Basically, I was born and bred in Kaduna. I'm from Ekiti State. I'm a Kaduna boy. I speak Hausa as much as I can, just the way it is. But of course, I've spent some quality time abroad, so some of the Hausa is gradually fizzling out. However, I'm a Kaduna man to the core, so everything about me is Kaduna. In fact, we have a bigger things coming ahead. Bigger things. Bigger than what we have done. We're trying to bring about 20,000 youths together. One of the largest gathering of the youths. We're doing that this year.
In fact, Yaiki. Okay, so now bringing 20,000 youth together.
Yeah.
To showcase what? In table tennis or other
No.
sports?
Tennis is one of those things. We're going to still do football. The lady that sang was one of the girls I signed. We do musical talent. We just discovered so many things. But this one, in these 20,000 youths, we're going to be giving almost 100 million out to empower youths into businesses, to create businesses that at least can employ 10 people. Any business that can employ 10 people, if you have that, you are going to have a chance to get part of that. Beside that, they're going to be music, they're going to be cultural dance, they're going to be so many, just to get these people and give them hope. I'm going to be bringing some of my friends from abroad to speak. I'll be speaking as well, to give people hope. You don't need to go into crime. There are things, like I always say to people, government are not almighty God. They can do as much as they can. They can't do everything. So people should stop criticizing. They should start beginning to help. I don't need to help Kaduna. I don't need to know the governor to begin to help. I don't need to know anybody. We just have to be sincere to ourselves. And this is why I get it wrong. Any little thing you want to do, you want them to see you to. I don't want them to know me. I don't want to know them. I just want to do
But you want to
for-
help.
I want to do things for God, because this is the problem. No kidnapper will contact the governor before they kidnap you.
Not at all.
Thank you. No kidnapper will contact the commissioner before they kidnap you. So when you get these people engaged positively, then they will realize, you know what, there's no need for me to go into this crime. Why? Because my tomorrow is brighter than my today. That you are broke doesn't mean you are poor. So some of these guys are broke. That's why they can. I was saying the other day, I went to get some stuff. And why I came out of the car, a lady just approached me, and by my nature, I like to listen. So the first two statements of your talk, if it's not reasonable, I'll tell you go. But when she spoke, I realized that, oh, this lady needs help. Okay, what exactly do you want? She began to talk. And I gave her as low as 10,000, just to say, okay, just let me go. And to her, it's like a big money, a reaction. But the mistake I did, like I said, was I didn't get her number. I would have loved to do more, to say, okay, now, if somebody can appreciate 10,000, it means if I give her 100,000, 20,000, due to school, help her to start something. And this is where we always get it wrong. These people that you see that are looking for 10, 15,000 to start something that we ignore are the people that are always being used to commit all this crime. Imagine somebody call and say, you know what, I'll give you 20,000, come and become a prostitute. She will go into it. I'll give you 50,000, come and do this. She will go into it. Why? Because she needs money. She told me she needs to feed her kids. She needs to do this, she needs to do that. If there's no any option, and this is the only option she has, to commit crime, she's likely going to go into it. And this is where we're getting wrong, and we say government can't do everything. We must begin to think this way. They are not Almighty God. It is Almighty God that can, even Almighty God at the point he gave up on us because he said he regretted creating a human being. Yes. So he can't do everything for us. So government can't do everything. So we must begin to think straight and begin to say, okay, if I do my own part, you do your own part, he does his own part, the whole community will be in a place for us to live, safer place for us to live.
Have you felt the heat of poverty before that make you to go into all these assignment?
Realistically, I wouldn't say I felt the heat of a poverty, because I'm from an average home. My dad is not rich, but he's not poor. But I can tell you, he's one of the major contractor NNPC had those days. So I wouldn't say it's poor. So at the 16, I already had my car. So I wouldn't say I'm poor. Do you understand? So I'm just living an average life there. But then this is the point. It's not about seeing poverty. It's about humanity. My heart. Everybody thinks I'm very rich. I'm not. I just have a rich heart. I don't necessarily have a big fat bank account. If I came to the bank today, I took money, half of the money was shared to them in the bank. So this is the kind of person I love putting smile on people's face. That doesn't mean I'm rich. There are many of my friends that are richer than me, bigger than me, but they can't give you £1. They can't give you 10 penny, 10,000. But me, this is who I am. My heart is just sweet. I've been running my company for how many years now? 10 years. Over 200-300 million I've invested. I've not even made 10 million. And every average business person will shut it down. But when I realized that if I tell this person to go, he's already gotten wife, 2 kids, 1 or 2 brother living with him. Where is he going to go? If I tell this person, at the time we're about 20 something. So if I tell 27 people to go of my company, and they have to go back into the community, what do you think will happen? Where is the job? Where is the job? So it's better to just manage and find the way around and make sure you succeed. Keep creating other businesses to sustain the one that you're having and keep the people busy positively.
Now the table tennis played over the weekend. I know you have discovered 1 or 2 players.
Yeah.
I know the guy that played senior final.
Yeah.
The boys awesome. That lady, Ajoke too.
Yeah.
Was just, so what is their fate?
They're coming to us today. We're going to do profiling for them. The profiling means we're going to tell them who you are, what you have, what you do, measure your height, your capacity, those things. I'll take them abroad and I will showcase them to some key guys who has this fund to support young talents like them. That's my dream. Everybody we discover here, I'm not just going to keep them like that. I want to take them abroad myself and look, this is it. You've got the money. You've got 10,000 million, 50 million, this billion, your account doing nothing. This guy need help. How can we help this person? So this is my point of bringing conferences, people together in a conference and show them that we have talent in this part of the world. And if we don't, my son is a footballer. He plays for Cambridge. It's not because I have a connection. No, somebody discovered him. And before you know, so if I do the same to other people, I'll be fulfilled. So they will be taken abroad, their profile will be taken abroad, and hopefully they can be invited for other competitions. I know the more they go, the better they become.
I know I saw somebody, a lady from Kogi State, Aziza Ize or so.
Yeah.
After the match against Ajoke, she started crying.
Yeah.
And I know you play 1 or 2 parts role to make her comfortable at the end of the day. So, what has been the motivation like?
I told her, I said, when we're in school, you find that those who are the most brilliant, those who hide their books, they don't people, they end up becoming teacher. We that were brainless are now employing them. So I told her, sometimes that you are becoming first or become 3rd or 4th or 5th doesn't mean shouldn't be a yardstick to judge or to measure who you are. This is just a competition. From what I can see in that girl, the passion she has, her character, her attitude, everything about her show me that she's a winner. And that's why I had to call her and say, look, listen to me. Don't let the money, how much do you want to give you? How much? Don't let that judge, don't let that determine who you are. So I spoke to her and I said, you know what? You are a winner. Forget about the she felt cheated. I don't know what triggers. I don't know what is the reason why. I didn't see that part, but she felt cheated, and because she's so passionate about. She came to win. Some people just go to a competition, but she came to win. So becoming second to her is below her standard. However, I told her something. The lady you are playing with used to be a winner, right? She's the she's a
Nigeria top.
She's ranked one of the number 1 in Nigeria. So if she cannot beat you directly, she will have a technical way of beating you.
Yes.
So that's the technical.
That is the technicality.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to explain to her. That beyond just playing, there are other things that will make a winner win you. Do you understand? You might not have the ability to play it the way you're playing, but she find her way to win it, and that's what happened.
Well, I've been in the studio with Adekunle Komolafe, a table tennis enthusiast. He has been investing and he has been doing a lot to ensure that young talent are discovered and are nurtured to stardom. We will now take a short break. When we return, I still have him with me. Don't go away.
Are you a sport fanatic looking for the ultimate sports show experience? Look no further. Introducing Kada Sports Reel on NTA Kaduna. where we showcase and discuss a wide range of sports from different levels. Join our charismatic host Sani Yahaya alongside Clement Olorutoba as they delve into the world of sports with in-depth analysis, interviews, and exciting highlights. From local sports, local league matches to international tournaments. Don't miss out on the action. Tune in to Kada Sports Reel on NTA Kaduna every Wednesday from 1 to 1:30 p.m. and get your weekly dose of sports excitement. Stay tuned for the ultimate sport experience only on NTA Kaduna, your number one source for all things sports.
Look who we are the dreamers.
Come back, well, Mr. Dekunle Komolafe is still right beside me here. Well, I will still take you further in this in the table tennis.
Yeah.
Okay, I saw Kaduna team.
Yeah.
They were they were all over winning senior, I think the junior and everything.
Yeah.
So we have this abundant talent in Kaduna.
Yeah.
So when you sense that, so Kaduna now is now radiating in your heart that at least sport is something vis-a-vis the visit of the commissioner.
Yeah. So basically, like I said to you, let's be realistic. Right from the day of Rashid Ekini or Mokachi, all these guys, find out the statistics of our major key players in our national team. They're from the north, Kaduna Jos. Fine, take the statistics. Forget about whatever I said to you. Go and take your team. There's so many potential in the north. There are so many potential. The only thing that scares people away is this insecurity, this negative, that things that, and people, they escalate it more beyond what it is. Until you are on the ground, you won't understand that it's not as much as the way people describe it. What I did in Kaduna, if I'd done that in Lagos, it's going to be massive. What we did here is going to be bigger and massive. But I choose the north. Why? Because everybody cannot just be doing Lagos. So now, what we are doing here, we're going to be doing more and discover more potential. But the good thing about us, we're not just doing table tennis. We're doing football. We're doing musical competitions. We did quiz. I did quiz.
Quiz competition.
Yes, I did quiz competition for all the school. We're going to do that again. I think we'll go approve. I can't even remember anyway. They know better. We did that. We're still going to go into that again to discover them. So what we're doing is we want to let people know beyond the saga that they know the North for. There are potential in the North, most especially Kaduna. Those days, Kaduna used to be one of the biggest and best states in the whole of Nigeria. I'm telling you, I'm not exaggerating. In the early 90s, 92, it used to be. People who's going to North is Kaduna. What is Abuja? Who knows Abuja then? It's Kaduna. So we want to bring out that glory, and that's why I want to do that thing that would make people know, can this happen in Kaduna? And that's why I said to you, that's 20,000 youth capacity that we're going to do it. We will be doing it.
So now, you not that apart from that, they give birth to here. You now fall in love now with Kaduna in terms of sporting this thing.
If I'm from Ekiti, I think it will cost me less and pay less salary to have my company in Ekiti State. Do you understand? Why do I have to come this far? If I'm coming from England, I go to Abuja, take the flipping road when the road is bad. I don't need to do that. It's stressful, but then I have passion, I have joy. Most importantly, I see the governor. One of the things that gives me more confidence and hope, since the governor came to power, he has reduced this insecurity to a barest minimum. Now, how can we say thank you? How can we support? I don't need their contract. I don't need anything from them, honestly. But how do we let people know that we appreciate? Everybody talk. We have our own media. I don't think we've ever said anything negative about the government. No. I'm always about the positive aspect of the government. They are human beings. They can only do as much as they can. Yes. And this is where I get it wrong. I know some few people, with due respect. They are so wealthy that they have millions, billions in account. But I tell you, they will still be looking for the contract, still be insulting the government. You didn't do this, you didn't do that. But the billions you have there, what are you doing with it? So in our own capacity, the reason why we choose KD is because we believe in this town. And we realize that there are potential. And I believe with when people see people like us trying to do stuff and they can see how we are projecting the state, few investors will be interested and be coming as well.
The Commissioner of Sport, Professor Benjamin Gugon, was present at the table tennis show that day, and he said the Kaduna State government is ready to partner with you, and so that
and
you can.
Up as well.
So why Kaduna State? Why?
Yeah,
why
because initially, I think they didn't believe in what we're doing. Not like they didn't believe it. I won't blame them. They don't know me. I've not gone there to say I am so person. There was no, they don't even know me. They don't. So I can't blame them for that. But when they came and saw what we were able to do without their input, we've gone this far. It's give them hope that, okay, you know what? If we support this guy, it can be bigger than this. So I think they were really, really impressed with what they saw. And the commissioner was impressed, and he said he's going to relate that with the governor. What's the name of that position of the man again? The other one that came, I can't remember. One of the man that came there, I think he says the chief or whatever, I don't know. He himself, chief of technical or something, I can't remember.
Okay.
He was so impressed. In fact, he called me yesterday, but I just don't want to go anywhere. So I just wanted to relax. I will have met him up yesterday. So they were really, really impressed with what we're able to do without anybody's input. Without anybody's input. It cost us millions. I don't want to say much, but I can tell you, my team will tell you that it cost us millions to put that together. You imagine we accommodating people in hotel, putting them from different states, and it costs a lot.
Others participating states apart from Kaduna, we have Kogi, Kwara.
Yeah.
So, what is their take home? Their take home rather after the competition? Are they satisfied that this competition
Was fair.
Was fair?
Yeah, I didn't hear any grudges from anybody. The only complaint that I had that some people came to tell me about is that they were expecting something from their government, so they didn't get it at the time they were coming. So I had to come in for them. So that's it.
Okay, well, I've been talking with Dekule Komolafe, who has been doing a lot in table tennis, football, and others, just to make sure that upcoming talent that discover and nurture to studio. This is where I will release you so that you can have a jolly day ahead.
Thank you very much.
Well, my name is Clement Olorontoba. Yeah, Sani, over to you.
All right, that is what we have for you today on Kada Sports Trail. A very big thank you to Toba, and on behalf of my colleagues and I, we want to say a very big thank you and all the best for what you have in the coming days. Bye bye.
We dominate. Dream big, still in the show. We go from fast to slow. We know that this is our fit. Watch our nigga elevate. We gonna let the world know how we